How we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology game times 4, 5, and 7. So it's going to happen. We're going to have a roll-on version of a Supreme 7. Got a lot of emails from customers. I know usually we say we're not going to do it, but eventually we do. We figure out a way to actually have the ability to be able to upgrade a Supreme 7 to a roll-on, making it easier for our customers to apply it. Now keep in mind, this is the technology that has the ability to produce images outside on 1100 lumens. Very powerful gain, a gain of 7. Now I want you to look at this is the screen I did in the last demonstration, did a little bit of each. I had a lighter gray screen, I had white screen, I had a black screen. If you're curious to see that demonstration, show you how superior a black screen is to these particular two screens, I'll show you that at the bottom of the link. Now, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to turn around and show you the actual demonstration we're doing. Look at the environment. I want you to see all the lights in the environment. Now, usually when you're seeing a demonstration of somebody using a gray screen or a white screen, it has to be in an ambient light controlled environment. They cannot stick this screen outside. It'll fade just like that. It'll be gone. But they have to have it in an ambient light controlled environment. And also too, you have to notice that anytime they do anything to do with a dark contrast demonstration, the lights have to be out or the room has to be dim. Now if they try this with dark contrast, what's going to happen is the screen is going to come up tannish, not black. It's going to come up a kind of tannish color. That's how you know the screen has poor gain. That's why we do the Starfield demonstration, because the Starfield demonstration, the full lit environment, will show exactly if your screen is producing true black or an ashy gray. Alright, so in this demonstration I found a fantastic video demo, and it has the best of both worlds. Contrast, white levels, colors, everything. On top of that, you'll see that, oh, keep in mind this is a superior, so I'm not superior, sorry. I keep saying Supreme and Superior, I get those two mixed up. This is a superior using the ambient light projection technology gain times 5. Alright, so I'm going to move away real quick. Go over here and grab my cell phone because I have the video loaded up here. What happened? I think I started on something else. That wasn't what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Sorry about that. Video popped over to something else. And this shows you that you will not lose any contrast if you're in a fully lit environment. One of the things people have to do when they have to do with a light gray screen or a dark gray screen or even a white screen, they have to turn those lights out. Because keep in mind, and I say that a lot, I want to say it again probably, the screen is going to wash out or have a bit of a tannish look to it. Let me pause that for a minute. My sound is very low. Go over to my sound bar and find out why the sound is so low. Let's bring it up some. Alright. There we are. That's better. Just a little too low. Now anytime a black screen can blend in with a gray screen, that shows you how high the white levels are on the black screen. See right here? It can't pick up contrast. Now they can pick up white levels, yeah. A gray screen, white screen will pick up very high white levels. But when it comes to contrast, they can't do it. Sorry about that. Now the projector I'm using is 3700 lumens. It's an XGA NEC NP1150 at 720p only. We're around 12 feet back. Now see what I mean? Contrast causes color to pop, especially reds. Now I'm going to pause it. Right about here. Let me see if I can get my phone to act right, because for some reason the screen was switched over. So I'm going to stop it right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop some lights in the environment because we have to. Because the screen's not going to come up too well. Well, not our screen. Our screen's black. It's just, it'll show up with the lights out and the lights on. Doesn't make a difference. But this is a problem you're going to run into when you're dealing with a gray screen. Now, you see me turning all my lights out? This is what you're going to have to go through when you're dealing with a light gray screen that has poor gain, number one, and has poor contrast. Gonna have to be in the dark with that screen. So this is what your environment's gonna look like. All right, so let's start it up. That is the only way you're going to be able to get a decent picture from your gray screen or from your white screen. You have to be in the dark in order for that image to show up. The minute you turn any lights on the environment, that screen goes back to turning tan. Now that's bare silver screen that I use. Keep in mind, some of the screen paints they have out here in the market, if they did a side-by-side demonstration to bare silver screen, turn the lights on, it would react the exact same way. But they won't do that. They're not going to do that. They're not going to take their screen paint and do a demonstration next to bare silver screen and turn the lights on, because it would react the exact same way. Now if I go over here and I turn on one light, you'll start seeing the difference. This is a very high power light, as you can see. And there you are. Now what makes our technology different, we can take black house paint, black blackout cloth, and we can lay it against our screen, do a white snowstorm, and you'll see where our technology produces a higher white level. Now if you take some of this gray screen paint they have out here and you put it next to some bare silver screen, make sure it's the same tone, the exact tones, be it both of them match, same tone, and take that and put them, turn the lights on, I guarantee you both screens will fade. They'll react the exact same way. Now if the other screen paint doesn't fade and it produces an image, I mean a image, not a tan image like this, I'm talking about a dark contrast image like this, over the bare silver screen, then you can see that there's a difference in that screen paint. But if it matches the same or even comes close to it in a well-lit environment, that's how you know. That's why I tell you, when you get some of this lighter screen paint, go out and go buy a can of that bare silver screen at Home Depot, paint it against the side of that screen, and see what happens if you turn those lights on. They'll react the same way. So that's a challenge I give to you. Now, I'm going to pause it right there on the beautiful water. Did I just pause? I'm about to say I just paused. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab black, this is black house paint. That's black house paint. Now, I'll come over here. I'm going to pull up this snow screensaver. I like to do this one a lot. So it's the snow screensaver. See the difference? See how dark that is? I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab some, this is blackout cloth. See, didn't want to stay. Let's try it again. Take some blackout cloth. Right? Just to show you how high the white levels are. Mind you, that's a gray screen in the middle and against our black screen on a white snow scene right there. So that's the difference between our technology and a black screen. We produce higher white levels. Alright? Now, let's come over here. Let's remove this. Alright? Come back. Look how high those white levels are. Turn the lights up, that thing it'll disappear. You won't even know where it begins or where it ends. So that's the difference between when we take our technology and we stick it against black house paint or a black form of blackout cloth, you will see where our black screens produce a higher white level. Now, like I said, challenge would be to take bare silver screen. Just get some bare silver screen from Home Depot. I think Home Depot is the only one that sells it. Put a little black in it. Put it at the same color that you would get probably a gray screen paint. Do the same thing, turn the lights on and do a dark contrast demonstration and see what happens. The screen's going to automatically wash out. Now, anybody who designs gray screen paint, they should do the exact same demonstration, turn the lights on and do a dark contrast demonstration. Now, if you do something with bright colors are going to blend in. But you have to do a black contrast. As a matter of fact, Starfield would be the best demonstration to do. Now, if you take like I said, any form of screen paint out there on the market, if you buy it and you go get some bare silver screen and you put it right next to that screen and do a Starfield demonstration, I bet you both screens react the exact same way. Now, if the other screen paint was able to produce a dark image just like this, then you would see a difference in the technology. That's why we take the black screens, or black paint, or basically blackout cloth, and we put it against the screen to show you there's a difference between the white levels on a black screen versus a black screen. So the only way you're going to be able to get a decent black color, you're going to have to be in the dark. That's where you have to be at. In the dark, in order to get a decent color, a decent black contrast. If you put any lights on the environment, it starts to turn tan. That's how you know a screen is not producing black levels, not true black levels, because the screen will come up tan. It's supposed to be black. See how all this is black? That's what it's supposed to be if it was pulling up true contrast. So what you're getting is you're getting you're getting washed out color, you're getting washed out contrast, and you're getting poor gain. That's what you're getting. Pretty much it's house paint. You're getting bright levels, that you will get. You will get those bright levels, but you will fail when it comes to contrast. Go back. See how beautiful the snow is? As I said before, any black screen can pull up contrast. Any black screen can do it. It's the white levels that you're going to have to be able to see. Where any gray screen can pull up white levels. It's contrast you're going to have to be able to see. And that's black house paint. That's it. That's all it is, just black house paint. So you want a screen that has the best of both worlds, best white levels and black levels at the same time. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Our sale is still going on. We're gonna have a roll-on version of a Supreme 7 coming out very soon. So this will allow you to be able to roll the screen on. Those of you that are uncomfortable with the paint sprayer, now you can just roll the screen on and be done with it. I know we said we're gonna do that, but like I said, you know what I mean, I gotta make it easier for our customers. Like some people are not comfortable with the paint sprayer and they just want to be able to roll the screen on and be done with it. So, as I said, Supreme 7 is coming out with a roll-on. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for your time. And like I said, if there was any different than some of these gray screen paints out there, then all they would have to do is go out and get some Behr Silver Screen. That one gave up on me. Get some Behr Silver Screen and just do a side-by-side demonstration with their screen paint and do it with the lights on. And a Starfield demonstration. But I guarantee you, it's not going to happen. Because you'll see both screens fade at the same time. You won't see any difference in it whatsoever. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you all for your time. God bless.